Choose a unit you would use to measure each. Write inch, foot, yard, or mile. The height of a refrigerator. A mile is really big. A yard is 3 feet. And an inch is 12. No, a foot is 12 inches. Since the average person, I guess in 3rd grade, you'd be around 4 feet. So the best way to measure this, the height of a refrigerator, would probably be in yards. Because 3 feet is too small. Is still too small for the measurements, and 1 foot's definitely too small. The length of the cafeteria should probably be measured in miles. Yards would not be nearly enough to cover the length of a cafeteria. These questions are all very open to interpretation though, so I don't think there's a set answer. The length of your shoes should be measured in inches. Maybe feet if you have massive feet, but like your chance of your feet being over a foot long is pretty low. The distance between 2 cities is measured in miles because cities are really far apart. The length of a paperclip, inches. Paperclips are very small and therefore should be measured using the smallest measurement. These are put in length order, by the way. An inch is shorter than a foot, and a yard is bigger than a foot. A mile is bigger than a yard. Keep going. And like that. Anyways, choose the best unit of measure. Write inches, feet, foot or feet, yard or mile. Sal rides the bus 3 miles to school. She'd probably walk if it was 3 yards. A football is about 1 blank long. A football is probably about 1 foot long because 1 inch would be pretty small, like a pin. And 1 yard is not possible to be carried. Sarah's math book is 11 probably inches long because if it was 11 feet, it'd be taller than her. The distance between the floor and the doorknob is about 3 probably feet because that's about waist height, which is where like most doorknobs are. The length of Brandon's dog is 17 blank long is probably inches. If his dog is 17 feet long, he's like triple the height of an average person. Aaron's bed is 6 blank long, probably 6 feet long, because most people are under the height of 6 feet, and 6 yards is too big, so choose the unit you would use to weight each. Write ounce or pound. Pencils, ounces are probably better because they're pretty small, and ounces are smaller than pounds. This is for smaller measurements and this is for larger measurements. Pencil you would measure in ounces. A dog you would measure in pounds. A bowling ball, I feel like you could go either way, but they usually make these pretty heavy so that they can go farther. So it'd probably be better to measure this in pounds, or you could do it in ounces if you want to be more exact. Pennies are small, so you would measure this in ounces. Books are generally pretty light, and this book looks like normal size, so it's probably ounces. And this would probably be ounces as well, because baseballs are also light. A tree in the park is very tall. What unit would you use to measure its height, inches or feet? Since it's very tall, you would use the bigger measurement here, which is feet. A road trip between 2 cities takes several hours to drive. What unit would you use to measure the distance, miles or yards? So if it's taking several hours, that means it's really far. And since miles are bigger than yours, you would use miles. A swimming pool is being filled with water. What unit would you use to measure the amount of water? Gallons or cups? Cups is the amount that you would use in baking. And since a swimming pool is much larger than like a cake, you would have to use gallons here because that is a larger measurement of water. The width of a paperclip is very small. What unit would you use to measure its width? Millimeters or meters? Millimeters are smaller than meters, so in this situation you would use millimeters knowing that it's supposed to be small.